I'm Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Those thin-blooded fans will have to wear layers today to watch the Washington Huskies and the Iowa Hawkeye. One of my favorite times in all of sports, the College Bowl season. I can't wait for this one to kick off. And here come the Hawkeyes. The Hawkeyes are very confident coming into this one. They are definitely the favorites in my book, Kirk.
Iowa will win this football game because of their quarterback. And the thing I noticed about him is his ability to spread the ball out to a number of different receivers. I think he'll have a solid game, and they're going to win by 2 touchdowns.
Okay, you ready for my pick?
Hawkeyes all the way.
Iowa has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. Kicks it off. Chambers takes it at the 8. Makes a move. Spin move. One of the best football players you're going to see on the field today is this young man at linebacker. He goes 110% and really makes offenses game plan around him.
He has a nose for the football and always seems to be in on the tackle.
And he can drop back in the coverage, too. He's a complete linebacker.
Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
Washington hasn't been able to get in the end zone very often this year.
Hey, forget about the end zone. They can't even get in the red zone.
Tries to juke. And he's tackled. The running back gets 2 on the carry. It's second down and 8. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
The Huskies come out in the ace formation. On the ground with the tailback. Merrick with a takedown. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield.
49-yard line.
One man backfield. He drops back. He's looking. Wants to throw outside. And it falls incomplete.
Williams, the intended receiver, on the play.
Second and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. They'll give it off here. Little shake and bake move. Merrick brings him down. And guys, with that run, it's 1,500 yards on the season.
What I've been impressed with all year long is the way this guy's earned those yards, oftentimes breaking 2, 3 tackles before someone finally brings him down.
Juku, tackle, and he gets the first down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping until he got that first and 10.
It's first and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. He jukes. Hodge with a takedown. A pickup of about 3. Second and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line. Counterplay. Madison lays it on him.
1, 2, 3. Kirk, he might be out for the count.
Oh, what a hit. You know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
Washington lines up in a double tight set. Drops back to pass. Looks. He's going right. Got it.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on third down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18.
18-yard line.
High formation here. They hand it off. Miles tackles him for a loss on the play.
Give this linebacker a big play in that stat column for an excellent tackle there.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 11th play of this drive. Again, he'll get control. And he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. They've been 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. Nickel defense. James gets the carry. And they hit him in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
4th and 8. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Here we go. They'll try to make this a field goal game. The kick is up. And it's through the uprights. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Washington ready to kick this one off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Solomon back to
Kicks it off. Solomon fields it in the end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Hawkeyes come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Wants to throw outside. And they couldn't hook up on that one. And that one will go down as an incompletion.
It's too bad because the wide receiver made a super effort to catch that pass.
Yeah, Coach, he's got the ability to come up with that circus catch.
I want that kid on my team.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Hawks set up in the gun. Tate drops to throw. Throws this one out to the right. Caught. And he's shoved out of bounds.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Tate has 4 receivers lined up here. Nice play fake. Throws it to the outside. Got him on the run.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. I wouldn't try anything tricky on defense. This quarterback's looking to make a play. Here's the give. Brought down. They'll get 6 yards. Second and 4 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Hawkeyes line up with 2 tight ends. Simmons gets the ball again. White with a takedown. Picked up a first down on that carry.
Yeah, a good job up front by the offensive line. They picked up some nice blocks to allow that back to get in there for some extra yardage.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Hawks come out in the ace formation. He'll dump this one off. It falls incomplete.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Tate with 3 wide receivers. Tate with the give. And now he's got room to run. The 10. And now he makes a move. Unbelievable. That guy's one of the fastest we've seen all year.
Oh, just a blazer. You can't teach that kind of running. That is just pure speed.
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Up for the kickoff. Chambers and Williams deep to return. Kicks it off. Chambers takes it at the 8. He's hit and got away. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another. They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
They line up in a double tight set. They go with a run. He breaks free. Greenway brings him down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Washington goes with the ace set here. He gets another carry. He jukes him. Miles with a takedown. A pickup of 4 on the play. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. Washington comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. A little juke. Greenway brings him down. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. They're lining up in the 5-2. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Poor pass, and his tight end couldn't reach it.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. James is feeling it, and he wants the football in his hands. Sheds a tackler, and down he goes. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. He gets another carry, and they got him for a loss. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 27.
27-yard line.
The Huskies go with the I formation. Back to pass. He's going left. Complete. Got some open field. And they push him out. And that was a pretty good play right there.
Well, this guy's been having solid performances all year long. He's got over 2,000 yards in the air, which is good for any quarterback on any team.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. The Huskies come out in a shotgun. Bad snap. Shakes off a tackle. Johnson with a takedown. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. After a quarter of play, our score is Iowa 7, Washington 3. They line up in the shotgun, and they'll run them again. Touchdown, Washington! A short run gets them the score.
Those offensive linemen just abused their counterparts, huh, Dirk?
You bet, Coach. They got the push they needed for the score.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Washington is ready to kick it away. He kicks it. Number 11 fields it at the 2. Makes a move. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. First and 10. Ball on the 22.
22-yard line.
Iowa sets up with 4 receivers. Tate on first down. Throws it to the outside. Got it to the senior. That one worked pretty well.
Hey, it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 32.
32-yard line.
The Hawks come out showing 3 wide. Tate drops back to pass. He'll dump this one off. And it's caught.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving the chains. And that's a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. The big defensive tackle can do a lot of damage when he's in the zone like he is now. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. Nice game for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Tate is back in the gun. Steps up, looking, throws to the middle. Got it. And they make the stop.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Now's not the time for a blown coverage. This quarterback is in the zone. Incomplete pass. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
So it's second and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Hawkeyes line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry, and he's going to come up with a sack. The 5th-year senior at linebacker drops the quarterback to the ground for a sack.
You got to love a kid with this kind of mentality on defense. He's just so tough out there.
And I remember when they were recruiting him years ago, they almost stuck him at fullback.
Well, it was obviously a good decision to make him a linebacker.
3rd down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 41-yard line. Tate comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking. Wants to go long and does. Batted ball. And it falls incomplete.
Dangerous, dangerous throw there.
Give credit to the defense. They did a good job out there. This quarterback thought his man would be open, and boy, he was wrong.
41-yard line.
The Hawks are lining up to punt it away. Hangs it up high. Number 8 signals for a fair catch. They'll down the punt at the 3-yard line. The offense comes out on the field once again.
And it'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustments to stop this running game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
They line up in an I. James on the run. They'll bring him down. 4-yard gain by the back. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 24. Number 12 with 3 wide receivers. They hand it off. Tries to shoot. Hodge brings him down. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Third and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 29-yard line. I formation here. Go with a run once again. He tries to spin. Allen with a takedown. And the run is good for the first.
Yep, this is nothing new if you follow this team. They like to run the ball in these kind of situations.
Terrific 3rd down play call there.
First and 10. Ball on the 36.
36-yard line.
Washington comes out with an I formation. Again, he'll get the call. Miles brings him down. A gain of 1. Second and 9 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. 2 tight ends set. James will run it again. And he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. They'll bring in their dime package. James gets the call. Fumble, loose ball. The offense is lucky to retain possession after that fumble.
The coach can't be happy with the way the running back is carrying the football.
4th and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Douglas gets it off. Solomon fields it to 29. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 28. Single set backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Wants to get it out on the screen. Got an opening. And he shoved out of bounds, and a good completion that time. It's 2nd and inches. Ball on their own 38.
38-yard line.
From the gun. There's the play fake. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Picked off. Intercepted off the tip. What a great play by the D.
Way to locate the ball and come up with the pick. That is a great play right there.
It was a great play, but where was the receiver? When the ball is tipped, the receiver needs to go after it or just break up the play.
They'll start this drive at the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
3 wideouts here. Gets the ball. Oh, they faked it. Comes across the middle. At the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Washington.
Do they have that defense guessing now or what? I mean, did you see how well the quarterback hit the ball?
Yeah, some quarterbacks are just so good at selling the play action. It's truly an overlooked skill. You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
Are you calling me slow? This is coming from a guy whose nickname is based on his foot speed. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yeah, left out sunshine. It's sunshine, Scooter, sweetheart.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the score, Washington 17, Iowa 7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 11, back to return.
We should have a return on this one. Solomon fields it at the 9. This defense did a nice job last time around forcing the interception.
And now you'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
They'll get the ball here at the 21.
21-yard line.
Iowa comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's going left. It's dropped. A bullet to the receiver, but he couldn't hang on.
Quarterback put that ball right where it needed to be. That guy's got to make the catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21.
21-yard line.
The Hawks come out showing 3 wide. Throws this one out to the left. Got it. The 50. Down the sideline. He's all the way down to the 31.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 31. Iowa lines up in a shotgun set. Swings it out to his man on the screen. And he's stopped behind the line. Loss of 3. Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 34.
34-yard line.
The Hawks line up with 3 wide. Steps up in the pocket. He's going left. It falls incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's third down and 13 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Iowa in a 4-wide set. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Got it. And he's tackled.
That's just airing it out on third down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Batted ball. Heck of a play by the corner to knock it away.
And he's out there telling the quarterback, don't throw it in my end zone.
They'll run the option. Pitches back. Tackle. They get 4 yards on the halfback option. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Looking. Looks to the end zone. It's tipped. That falls incomplete as the defender got a piece of the ball.
Well thrown ball here by the quarterback into the end zone, but give the defender credit. He made a heck of a play.
Here comes the field goal team. This could make it a one-score game. It's up. And it's right down the middle. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. To kick, Williams and Chambers back deep to return. Kicks it off. Chambers fields it in the end zone. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball, as they were able to get it in for 6. They'll go to work at the 18.
At the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Washington sets up in the I. James on the give. Little shake and bake move. And he's tackled. Washington calls a timeout. It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 20. Washington comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Inside handoff. Juke move. He's on the run. He spins around. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. Washington lines up in a double tight set. Wants to throw outside. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it didn't result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 35. The defense lines up with 6 DB. He's looking. He throws a dart. High pass, and it's caught! And they tackle him. Washington takes a timeout. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. And a pickup of about 7. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Looks like offsides. Here's the official call.
Offsides on the defense. After this to the goal, 1st down.
They put everyone up on the line. Over the middle. Got his man. Touchdown. So it's the running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Washington ready to kick this one off. Number 11, and Solomon set to return. He kicks it. Number 11 fields it at the 2. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll set up shop at the 22.
At the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Ace backfield. Simmons gets the call. He breaks free. And down he goes. Iowa calls a timeout. It's first and 10. Ball on the 34. The Hawkeyes with 4 receivers. Tate steps back to pass. It's tipped. And the corner got in there and broke that one up.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 34. Iowa goes with the ace set here with the throw. Has it to the senior. And they make the stop. Iowa takes a timeout. Third and 9. Ball on the 35-yard line. Ace backfield. Tate set to go to the air. He steps up, looks. He's under pressure. Deep pass down the right side. Batted ball. The linebacker managed to break that one up.
On the cover. Fourth and 9. Ball on the 35-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Chambers back to return.
Number 8 gets it off. Chambers calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 25. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll take over at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Washington will line up in a jumbo set here. Fullback straight ahead. He jukes, and he's taken down. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Washington 24, Iowa 10.
Iowa 10.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Solomon back to return.
Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 11 takes from the 10, broke away from 1. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 22.
22-yard line.
Iowa comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down. Looking. And he's going to be sacked. The linebacker just shot in there and took down the quarterback.
He hardly had time to go through his progressions before the fifth-year senior was in his face.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 16. Tate comes to the line with 3 wide. Tate drops back, throws it to the outside. The senior makes the catch.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Iowa lines up with 3 receivers. On the ground with the tailback. They'll drop him for a loss. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Iowa lines up in a shotgun set. Throws in a hurry. Nothing going on that one. Third and 11 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Iowa comes out in the shotgun. Tate drops to throw. He catches another one. Brought down. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on first and second down, you wouldn't have needed so many on third down.
Fourth and 1. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Iowa ready to punt this one away. Number 8 boots it way up there. Chambers signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 13-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 13.
13-yard line.
2 tight end set. Little handoff. Johnson with a takedown. A gain of 8 on the carry. It's second down and 2 to go. Ball on the 21. The Huskies go with the I formation. James on the inside handoff. Missed tackle, and he's tackled. He picked up a first down on that run, Coach.
Yep, and you know, if you can pick up a few more first downs on the ground like that, it will really open up the play-action pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Huskies line up in an I formation. On the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 33. Number 12 with 3 wide receivers. Inside you. Hodge brings him down. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. High formation here. Again, he'll get the call. He jukes him. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
So it's second and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. There's a missed tackle with the spin. Brought down. That'll be a 2-yard gain. Third and 8. Ball on their own 44. The Huskies come out in the ace formation. He drops back. Steps up. He's looking. He's going right. Got it ball. Way to look it in. He hits his man, but they'll be well short of the first.
That young man has to run the pattern to get beyond those sticks the next time.
Fourth and 2. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Washington lining up the punt. Douglas punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Pascal calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 25. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
You know, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll go to work at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Hawkeyes go with the I formation. Lofts this one out to the left. Incomplete pass. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25.
25-yard line.
They line up in a double tight set. Looks, throws short. He's got the fullback. And down he goes. A 7-yard gain that time from the play action pass completion. It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Tate is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. And he's stopped behind the line. An incredible series for the defense, and they get him out after 3 plays.
That offense has to regroup and come up with a plan to move the ball down the field next time.
4th and 4. Ball on the 31-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 8 punts it, and it's a good one. Chambers fields it at the 26. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. First and 10. Ball on their own 29.
1st and 10.
Washington comes out with an I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. He's drilled as he throws. It's high, and he makes the catch.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a 1st down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the wideouts, but give me a break.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32. I formation here. Little handoff. And he's hit hard. 4 yards gained. Third and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 12 comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking. Wants to throw outside, and it's incomplete. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm to the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
They're going to try a long field goal here. He gets it up, and it splits the uprights. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac, fuel for the soul. Washington lines up for the kickoff. Solomon and number 11 back ready to return. He kicks it. Solomon fields it at the 3. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll take over at the 27.
27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Iowa sets up in the I. Tate drops back on first down. He's going right, and he brings it down. Lewis with a takedown.
Way to look at him. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 42. Iowa comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Toss. He can scoot. And he's tackled. I hope you didn't blink because the fastest running back we've seen all year just kept the drive alive with a big first down.
Fastest running back we've seen all year is a bold statement. But you know what, Brad? It's probably true.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 39. They line up in the shotgun. Tate back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. Incomplete. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. He lets it go. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still
So instead of
second
moving
down.
forward, they'll move a few yards back.
Boy, I hate to see guys making dumb penalties like that.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball right around midfield. Tate with three wide receivers. Back to pass. He steps up, looks, throws it to the outside, and he can't make the catch. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 49. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Tate back to pass. He's looking down the middle. Batted ball. Great defensive effort that time.
Did you see how that safety played that ball? That was a beautiful play.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Hawkeyes line up with 3 wide. Looking, throws. He came down with it. Touchdown. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
And he tacks on the extra point. Should have a return on this one. Williams fields it at the 2. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points. They'll start this drive at the 15.
15-yard line.
The Huskies come out in the ace formation. They'll bring him down. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Washington sets up with 4 receivers. A little juke. And he's taken down. They'll get 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 28. Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now. Makes a move. And they hit him in the backfield. A 1-yard loss. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And it's caught! Pascal brings him down.
They made the 3rd down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
First and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The defense lines up with 6 DBs on the ground with the tailback. They get 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 39. Single set backfield. Again with the run. Miles tackles him for a loss on the play. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. Washington in a 4-wide set. Nice play fake. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
The Huskies are lining up to punt it away. Douglas gets it off. Merrick signals for a fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
Tate with the play fake. Throws a lob pass out to the right. They went with a shovel pass but couldn't execute.
Well, that play never developed. They might want to think about taking that one out of the playbook for now.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Tate is back in the gun. Tate drops back, steps up. He's going left. The ball is tipped, and the corner got in there and broke that one up.
Receiver on the play.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 20. Tate is in the zone and looking to make a play. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And it's the senior. Across midfield, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Goodbye! And that's a 2nd time today these guys have been able to hook up for the score.
Boy, he really looks comfortable in that end zone, doesn't he?
And he hits the PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. It looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Williams takes it at the 4. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll get the ball here at the 17-yard line. Single set backfield. On the ground, up the middle. Breaks one, and he's tackled. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 17. The Huskies go with the I formation. James runs the counter. Can't wrap him up. Greenway with a takedown. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10. Ball on their own 27. One man backfield. On the ground with the tailback. Here's an opening. Allen brings him down.
Kirk, my friend, this is exactly what you want out of your back late in the game. The ability to keep the clock moving and continue to pick up first downs.
Yeah, Lee, no question. This is the time when you let him carry the team to the finish line.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Huskies line up in an I formation. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. They'll bring him down. Lee, what do you think of that run?
Yo, is this running back having a tremendous game or what? You just don't run for over 200 yards and call it an average day. Ha!
The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. On the ground with the tailback. Gets past the tackler. Still dragging guys. Tackle.
I think this offensive line is getting better and better as the game goes along.
And, Coach, I'll tell you what, I think they're killing the will of this defense. And I don't think they're done just yet.
First and 10. Ball on the 35.
35-yard line.
Washington sets up in the I. Inside handoff. Tries to juke, and he's taken down. Iowa calls a timeout. It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. James takes a handoff. Greenway with a monster hit. Iowa takes a timeout. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 30-yard line. Washington comes out with an I formation. He drops back. Throws to the middle, and it's picked off. James with a takedown. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And you got that one right. Anytime a young kid sees one of those big guys looking to knock his head off, his brain is telling him one thing: just throw it.
Well, he did, Lee. He did throw it, but he's got to throw it away, not to the other team.
They'll go to work at the 32. Iowa lines up for the shotgun set. Throws in a hurry. And it falls incomplete. No catch that time, and he is blasted.
These wideouts should try to bulk up more because, man, they could get hurt.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 32. Blocking this D tackle when he's in the zone he's in won't be easy. Throw. Incomplete. Couldn't complete that one to his halfback.
He just needed a little less air under it.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The defense needs to be mistake-free. This quarterback is very capable of making them pay right now.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Tate with three wide receivers. There's a play fake. Throws this one out to the left. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 44. Iowa comes out in the shotgun. Tate set to go to the air, and he puts it on the turf. Sheds that one. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. This defense almost came up with a play of the game. What a lucky fumble recovery by the offense.
Hey, they're still alive, and all they need is a score here. Let's see if they can keep this drive going.
They're still alive, all right, but it's not going to last much longer if they don't protect the football.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Fires deep down the left side. The ball is tipped. He goes down.
They made the third down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
Have a look at our Old Spice Red Zone numbers. Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Iowa goes with the ace set here. He's hit and got away.
Great acceleration by the fifth-year senior as he took the handoff on the draw.
That was a good-looking touchdown. Great vision by the back and even better blocking by the line.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive. Kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Williams fields it in the end zone. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? They'll set up shop at the 17. One-man backfield. Back to pass. Across the middle. What a pick. Here he goes. Touchdown, Iowa! And that is not what they had in mind,
It
Coach.
was simply a bad play. Turnovers are bad on their own, but when you add to the fact that it resulted in points for the opposition, that will kill you every time.
And he hits the PAT. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Iowa 38, Washington 27. Kick this one off. Williams and Chambers back to return. Kicks it off. Williams fields it in the end zone.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll start this drive at the 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Huskies come out showing 3 wide. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. And it's incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. Number 12 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking down the middle. Allen brings him down. Washington calls a timeout. First and 10. Ball on their own 35. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. Greenway with a takedown. Washington takes a timeout. It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Washington comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Throws this one out to the left. Another catch. And down he goes. An 8-yard gain. The Huskies call for a timeout, and that was their third and final timeout. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 44. Washington lines up in a shotgun set. Bad snap. He steps up, looks. He's looking deep down the left side. Incomplete pass. And this one's all wrapped up. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Washington had a few missed opportunities in this game. I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
That concludes another game of NCAA Football 2006. Our final score, Iowa 38, Washington 27. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.